Guys, here it is, day 4 of radiation. I skipped day 3 because there was really nothing to report aside from I've been feeling some lower back pain, like really lower back pain that travels through my butt and down the backs of my legs, and it's pretty sore. I've taken Tylenol, one extra strength cap, and it hasn't really helped. So I did let my oncologist know. He said the next time we do a scan, he'll have like a more larger scan. He'll go down further to see if there's anything wrong. But I'm not due to have another scan until another month or so. So I don't know. I did talk to my radiologist about it, and this is nothing that can be contributed to the radiation, because the radiation is here, it's right here, and not the lower back. So I did look up some information on Gemzar, aka gemcitabine, and it said to, one thing that I read said to report to the doctor if you have any lower back pain. So I did that, and he's like, well, we'll check it on the next scan. So if this continues to hurt, I'm just going to have to continue to stay on top of my oncologist to figure out if it's caused by the chemotherapy and what we could do to either alleviate the pain or just switch chemotherapy protocols. I'm not sure exactly what will happen. It bothers me mostly when I'm trying to sleep, of course. During the day, if I get distracted, it's sore. It's not like it's not a pain. It's soreness. But when you're in bed and you're laying down and you're trying to get comfortable, it's like you can't get into that really comfortable groove where you could just relax. So, and that's even with me taking an edible. So there's that. Today was the first time I actually had radiation without the gown covering my stomach. As a matter of fact, I did get a picture of the radiation machine. I'm going to show you it on the screen, but I'm going to try to upload it and add it to the video. So let's see if I could stop all of that glare. Probably not. There we go. That's the machine. That's where I lay down. And then these 3 things rotate around me while I'm on the table. But I'll try to upload this so you'll get a better visual of it. I'm nauseated, yes, but I'm taking my Zofran. And yesterday, I think it was, I had nausea after taking my Zofran, and it was like I was sitting there, and you know how your mouth gets all watery? Well, that happened. I ran and I grabbed a promethazine, threw it in my mouth, and just slammed a bunch of water, and thankfully that made it go away. I was really scared that I was going to vomit. My bowel movements have been normal. Usually they say with radiation you get diarrhea. I don't know if this is just too soon in my radiation cycle, too soon for it to show up. But I'm, as far as, bowel movements are concerned, I'm good. Today's Valentine's Day, and I got to spend time with my youngest son at his place because he actually took me to radiation this morning, and then we went to his house afterwards and we hung out for a little while. And when I got home, my daughter had these waiting for me. Oh God, this glare is just, it's booty. There's my beautiful flowers. They're actually right over there. But they're so gorgeous. So, happy Valentine's Day to everybody. I hope you guys are having a great day. I'm feeling really good right now. I have a lot of energy. What I find though is that I have a lot of energy up until around 5 o'clock. Then at 5 o'clock, I like dump. So what I try to do is go for a 2-mile walk at around 5 o'clock, but it might be raining today, so I don't know how that's going to work out. I have a tread climber in the garage, but I hate that thing. Seriously, I hate that thing. And I do have a Bowflex Max, but that really kicks my butt. So, I don't know. I'm supposed to start going to the gym with my sister, so, excuse me. So I need to kind of get on that. Still with, little leaks here and there, with chemotherapy. One thing that I found, because I'm trying, I don't know if you guys know, but I am trying to put on weight before I get the Whipple, so that when I do get the Whipple, I don't, like, dump all kinds of weight. Because what it said is that the typical weight loss for a Whipple is 20% of your body weight, and that would take me really close to 100 pounds, and I'm not trying to be 100 pounds. I'm 5'2", and I'm ethnic, and which means I used to have, big breasts and a butt and thick thighs, and they've all, kind of just jumped ship on me, but I'm not trying to be super skinny, never wanted to be super skinny, so I'm trying to eat anything I can within, my dietary confinements, but I did find these, and they're vegan, and it's the Nugo. There's only 3 grams of sugar, 18 protein, 6 fiber, and these are really tasty. I had the peanut butter one, and I had the chocolate raspberry one, and today I'm about to eat the chocolate mint, and then I have a brownie left in my room for later, tomorrow probably, because I try to only eat one of those a day, but I need to go get some more. I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. So I've almost completed 1 week of radiation, and that means there's 2 weeks left, which is 10 days after tomorrow, which I'm like really excited about, and I don't know why I feel like I'm gonna cry right now, but I guess because I was so scared about radiation and what would happen, and I'm not halfway through, so things could still go sideways, but I just have to stay positive and hope that my body's strong enough to tolerate this, and that the tumor is shrinking, and that all systems are go, and hopefully this back pain will go away. The radiologist did say sometimes people who lay on that, it's, as you saw in the picture, the radiation table is all metal, all flat, and sometimes they do end up with back pain from laying down on there, but I don't know, it just doesn't seem like that's it for me because of the position of the soreness. It's like by the tailbone lower back, and then down the backs of my legs to my calves, and my calves are even like icky. So hopefully, whatever it is, it'll subside, and everything will be good. So I'm sure I will come back tomorrow with, day 5 of radiation and give you guys an update. I know that my doctor's appointment with the radiation, with the radiologist, or the radiation doctor, they were on Wednesdays, which is why I had a meeting with him yesterday, but they are moving to Mondays. So I'll give you guys updates on, whatever I talk to him about. He asked me if I had any gastric pains, which I don't as of yet, but he said they are to be expected because that's where we're beating up the pancreatic cancer. Gastric pains, it could be like gas, or it could, it could be radiation beating up the tumor. Could be anything, but he wants me to keep him updated on, what's going on, which I really appreciate. The office staff is so awesome. The name of the place, I think I said it in a previous video, but it's 21st Century Oncology, and it's in Modesto on Nelson Avenue, in case any of you are looking for that information. And that's in California. Uh, but yeah, they are incredible. They're all so nice, and they do run a little behind sometimes, but you know that happens. It just happens, and they're really apologetic for it, and they really do try to get everybody in there as quickly and safely as possible. And even the other patients, like when I walk into there's a waiting room in the front, and then there's a patient waiting room, because we walk in, we scan ourselves in, we go into the patient door, and then we go into the patient waiting room. But what happens is each of us get, sorry, I just gave you a close-up of my jaw. Each of us get our own, patient gown. And there's 21st Century Oncology of California. There's all the information. Check out their website too. Their website has a lot of really informative and useful information. But you take, I kept this bag. I just keep my patient gown in the bag. But you go into the back. I take off my shoes and I walk around in my socks because I have to have my shoes off for when I get on the table. But I take off my top and my bra, and I leave on my pants and undies and socks. And they have locker rooms where you can lock your stuff in there, and you just take the key with you. And it's just you go and sit into the patient waiting room, and then they call you. But I mean, the minute you walk in, the other patients that are there, they all say good morning. Even if you don't know them, they're very nice. It's a really positive, really friendly environment. And that makes it so much easier. And everybody shares their stories of what they're going through. And for me, on my first day, there was a few older women who were there that were giving me pointers and telling me their stories, and it was kind of wild, because my first day was another woman's last day, and she was really forthcoming with all of her information, and just positive, and sharing positivity. So it's a really, really cool place. And their techs, they are so nice and good looking, which is a bonus. So anyway, that's all I got for today. So I'm gonna cut this short and wish you all a happy Valentine's Day, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.